shit. Ah, yeah, I also need Joy to key, and possibly I could need Discord. I hope I will need Discord because I would like to play with others. Let's see if it works today. Sturmovik T. No, yeah, this one. I think. Yes. This is needed for the zooming up, the one that lets you see better. And that's it. Absolutely necessary, by the way, to play Sturmovik in VR. Where is it? Where are you? Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad. Let's do another session with the hardest of the two sims. Of the two World War II sims. Cyberpunk view of the room. It looks less cyberpunk when you know what each of the pieces is. But I guess it's kind of mysterious with the bluish tint that it has. Okay, one last look at the stream and the way I'm framed. Perfect recording. And we can start looking for a match. I remote the view of the room. Ah, yeah, Discord. I could already go and see if Combat Box there are some players that speak English. No, completely empty, in fact. Well, we'll see. To use TeamSpeak without someone already waiting for me is not worth it, I think, because it worsens performance by quite a lot for some reason, of which I don't know about. Okay, that one works. And Wings of Liberty, 33 people. That's good enough. Let's go for it. And to play multiplayer, like yesterday, it worked fairly well. It's the first time I had the impression of being able to do actually something in match. Of course, here the problem being that to play two different flight simulations with the same planes at the same time, but they fly so different from one another, is actually harder than playing just one. Yeah, I better put this view. Actually, the first time it doesn't show you the cross-die image while loading, so it's less necessary to activate the overlay while it loads, I mean. Because some other times it's terrible. Okay, still loading. Mamayev Kurgan, Red Army objective. Well, it's the usual, it's destroying a group of ground targets. I probably pick also a ground attack plane later, even just because yesterday I didn't. I've flown the Sturmovik quite a bit in this game. It is after all the namesake of it. Which it's the usual. Everyone wants to fly the German planes, that's okay to me. I like the Allied ones more, so. Perfect. Zaplavnoye, Lenzinsk or Svetly Yar. I think this one is closer to the action, at least it looks like this. But I want to also see if the selection of planes is the same. Indeed it is. We have only the Russians one. Not even the Spitfire, no, not even the Lend-Lease one. Then let's pick the usual Lag 3. Check the loadout. It's good to me. No, I won't change the guns. Accept. And start. Performance is still good. But probably I have to reduce the refresh. I'll put it at 80. 90 is what I play War Thunder at. This is even more expensive in terms of resources. Someone's starting his engine currently. Well, I can hear it, but I cannot see it. That guy hasn't started it yet. That's Sturmovik. Ignition. The pilot is in there, by the way, and luckily I cannot see the pilots because I lowered the details. What noise? Ooh, close this canopy. Look at them, starting to get the two major ground attackers. I love the occasion to escort them, I guess. Yeah, I'll be able to catch up pretty easily. Okay, maximum RPM. Lower maybe a bit the volume, unless I want to go deaf here. You can clearly see the sound of the brakes when you release them. When they go. It's pretty cool. And go. I hope they don't spin their planes. I'm totally hitting them if they spin it. No, they're flying very closely together. They're friends probably. They're also communicating. In Russian, I bet. Here we go for maximum immersion. You play with the Russians, you better speak Russian also. Landing gear up, open the radiator at least a bit, and I guess 83% is enough. But with the lag, it's not really a problem. It's rare that you break the engine. Other planes, it depends. This game is basically a perfect spot for Russian engineering, because every Russian plane, the engine never breaks. When you go to the other nation, well, it depends. I don't know if it was really like that back in the day. They're flying terribly low, as everyone does in this game. Look at that. Maybe they don't want to attract attention. Well, I hope they will enjoy my escorting. I'm going much up. Much more up. It doesn't make sense to stay here, especially with the lag. Well, it's a good turn by turn father, but still doesn't make sense ever. Climbing pretty well. My speed is too low, it says. Well, I'm going 250. And now reaching 1000 meters altitude. It always feels like you're lower compared to War Thunder. I don't know why. Strangely enough, War Thunder has a bigger feeling of the heights. Overheating a bit. The only thing you have to worry about when you're flying the Russian planes is the overheating. You open the radiator as needed and go from there. Come on, okay. I predictably lost sight on them because spotting is so damn hard there compared to War Thunder. We're flying towards a couple of targets. The transistor icon? No, translator icon. What is that? No, I think it's a mistake on the map. What would it mean? Let me check again. And if you please, level the plane. This is very handy. War Thunder should have it also. The ability to put it in translator icon. No? Airfield and tank column. The enemy objective is the tank column, where I presume these two guys were headed. Too bad I lost visual on them, but I should be able to find them again. Wait. I should. Maybe they win the cloud. They were a bit ahead of me, but the Sturmovik especially isn't a fast plane. Well, I guess I'll meet with them once we reach the objective. Let's try start scanning the horizon and see if already I can see something. Since now I actually can see something. Unlike the first time I tried to play the other day. And nothing inside. No. Looks like the river above in front of Stalingrad. No. Yeah, Stalingrad. I recognized the landscape even before I saw the city on the map. It's a much better model here compared to War Thunder. The entire geography of it. There really is no comparison. What's my altitude? Not even 2000. Come on, climb. Wish I could find the two bombers again. Completely disappear. Ah! I think I saw them. No. Nada de nada. Okay. Also, I turned toward the city. That's probably the problem. They were heading for the objective. Ah, I see movement there. Trying to frame it into my zoom. Not the easiest thing. Here it is. It's whitish. It's whitish something. You see how easy it is to lose sight. There's something also there. Well, looks like a friend. It's also heading in the direction of a friend. You see, it takes longer here to meet the enemy compared to what time. You know what? I will also, now after this sortie, I will try and ask in chat if maybe someone is using Discord, anyone really, just to have another voice. Because no one communicates in this game, it's really terrible. Looks like another lag. Or possibly yak, in any case friendly. Ooh, look at the dive he's doing. He spot the enemy. No, maybe he wanted to be in the cloud. These Russian pilots always the head in the cloud. What the heck are you doing, man? Speak to me. Tell me your secrets. I see nothing around me. But at least we won't die alone if an enemy actually comes and surprises me. I still aim right, I'm not looking at a different. Look, I don't know if it shows the same way outside the headset, but to me it's terrible. The effect of the plane in front of the cloud is wrong. It's like the cloud is obscuring it even though it's in front. It must be hard to do clouds right. In War Thunder you see right through them, and here they cover the planes also in front. Not the same thing I was looking earlier. And also there's another plane. I think it's a German that is boom and zooming the friend. Yeah. It's the usual big German plane. I forgot the name again. It's the 110 something. Messerschmitt, wasn't it? The one I crashed into at the beginning of yesterday's stream. Let's try not to do it again. But is it really German? I see it very green. That's the Pershka. Yeah, it's even got the red star on the tail. Okay, good thing I waited before firing. Our tank column is under attack, and everything is under attack now, because I see a lot of shots in there. And someone is attacking me too, because I never ever check my 6. Stupid me. Ah, damn it. Here you are. Woo! There's two plants. Maybe one is helping. Yes, indeed it is. It's the friend we saw earlier that is helping me. And there's also two Germans, I think. It's another yak. I think the reprojection is pretty bad. I see everything double in practice. Isn't that the easiest game to play in VR? Ooh, it's coming again. Maybe because of the performance. Try removing the HUD, it seems to help. Losing altitude, they're losing altitude. That one is going down. I think it's the one that attacked me. And this should be to France. No. Looks like a Focke-Wulf to me. Let's go for him. Ah, they broke my aim inside. Look at this. You don't have this kind of damage modeling in War Thunder. They got him. And that's a fan, I think. Yes. Okay. We're not very well. Well, the engine is damaged. Wait, there's more enemy. Come on. LA3, don't leave me. It's losing power, I think. Only 200, I'm doing. Well, if he loses altitude, I can do something. Otherwise, I'm out of the fight. As damaged as I am. Maybe shoot it once or twice. I mean, why not? I love to aim with the tracers because I no longer have an aim inside. But I think it's going down. The engine has stopped. His engine is stopped. I saw the stopped propeller. Maybe shoot him once or twice just for revenge, no? Also, you never know if it's down until it's down. That's the pilot, okay. I wonder if I got the kill. You're too low, buddy. I think you're dying. I'm sorry. We killed a man. It's not the best feeling, maybe. But also it's just a game, so it's a good feeling. My engine is damaged. Okay, I guess I will ignore it, because what else can I do? To go back now for the base. It's a bit of a stretch. Well, realistically I should, I mean. I got the kill. No, because he was already badly damaged when I shot him. Maybe an assist would have been nice. Nothing, nada. Okay. Now the engine starts overheating. Probably I'm leaking water or something. It's much harder here to check your 6 compared to War Thunder, like many other things are. Because you cannot move your head, outside of the constriction of the canopy. I don't think I will make it back to base even if I try. Let's just try to get another kill before the engine dies, I guess. It is after all a game. Even though it's easy to forget what it is. It feels so damn real. This is a friendly airfield, by the way, but I don't think it can repair your airplane. It's the forward one. This is something moved there. That's indeed a plane. Well, if it's so low above our airfield, our objective airfield, I mean, it's very likely an enemy. Trying to keep an eye on it. Yeah, let's go for him. Give me another kill before the end, buddy. Here it comes, he's strafing the airfield. How dare you? Oh, he was already past. Well, better, even better. But I hear the engine is... Okay, the engine has turned off. This is not going to help. My interception. The engine is dead. Another respawn. Someone's getting him, I think. There's another one. No, his friend, okay. Yeah, when you see the propeller like that, it's never a good sign. Maybe shoot at him just to say you shot him, no? And I guess we're going down. Well, there's a friendly airfield after all. I could try to aim for it. Presumably they could fix my plane. They get some points on all my shooting. No, but at least I shot 2 different planes. So it's kind of an improvement. The landing gear is down, right? Lower also the flat. We're going to down a bit hard. Of course we are, without an engine. But I'm working from this. Now imagine if they fix my airplane. That would be the coolest thing. Yeah, not overturn. No, I didn't. This is probably one of the best landings in Sturmovik. Not that I have the highest standard. Finish your mission. What else can you do? Let's go back to Zaplanoye. I got a forced landing player ×2. Okay. Second attempt. Same plane for the moment. Then we're trying the ground attackers. Ignition. Set mixture. Yeah, well, the mixture is already set, but it doesn't seem to get the idea. Pumping fuel. You can see how he does all the movements, no? I don't think you actually... This guy really needs a clickable cockpit like this, yes. Would be cool to start the playing yourself, but I don't think you can activate all these levers and things by yourself. Basically, you're forced to use the script. It would be very cool to do the startup procedure. What happened? I think the engine shut off for some reason. What the hell? Why? What did I do wrong? I did the same exact thing as before. Well, okay. If it doesn't work, you try again. Inert gas valve closed. Open that blasted valve then. First engine start. I think to start the lag you have to increase the throttle. It seems like that to me. But maybe not too much. What the hell is he doing? It's a bit strange the way the script works. Yeah, now it stopped again. My system valve closed. Okay. Press the button. Nothing happens. I see people fighting while I'm trying to start the damn thing. First engine start. 100% me. I better not touch the RPM. I think that's what ruined the thing earlier. It's pumping the fuel. The fuel is pumped. Battery on. Gear indicator on. Radio on. First engine. Don't shut off. Okay. I see so many people building modern cockpits in their basements. It would be the coolest thing to actually build one of these cockpits and have all the levels and stuff. Would also require a greater skill in manual abilities, in my opinion, no? To have everything done in metal, just like in the real plane. That would be cool. Connected somehow to the computer. Let's go. Things disappear when you don't look at them. That's terrible, especially if you're doing ground runs, unfortunately. Just the way the game works in VR. It's not so much that the War Thunder developers did a better job. The point is that this being more ambitious probably would have needed a lot more time of development for the VR mode of it. But still, I think it's one of the coolest things to play in VR, personally. And also it has single player, which is an added plus if you want to play alone, unlike War Thunder. Okay, we're gaining altitude well. One look at the stream. Do I see something? No, then you better stabilize your headset when you're trying to use the zoom, so it doesn't make you as nauseous. This time I led straight for the text, but I need to stay higher. It was a mistake for me. I wanted to ask. Wait, it's reading a bit. Is anyone using Discord on the Soviet team? Ctrl L Enter? Just an attempt, no? Presumably they won't even answer, no? That's the usual. Yet there's so many people in the server. Yeah, it's even in a squadron, look at that. Marbot incurs a penalty for fire. Well, friendly fire is a big problem also in this game. It can happen, it does happen. Often, actually. And the gear was up, yeah. Sometimes I kinda space out and I wonder. There's a plane there. I can see it very faintly towards the horizon. Wait, here it is. It's German in my opinion. Yeah. Not sure though, I just vague shape from this distance. And nothing else. I want to climb to 3000 this time. Now of course I lost it. No, here it is. Did it disappear into thin air? I saw it and then suddenly I didn't see it anymore. I do still see the other though. And that's the tank column, enemy target, so presumably should be a friend. Heading to AF, says that guy. AF, airfield. Well, me too. 820, he wants escort, I guess. Up. It takes time to get back to the objective, unfortunately, just the nature of this game. Here you are. Two small, one big. Another one. They're all here. The whole gang is here. Lost them. Here they are. Well, it's not like we're lacking planes. In fact, there are a lot of planes. I will come straight from altitude, so I'm very much in advantage. That's German, absolutely. And I'm more worried about the Focke-Wulf Bullenzoomer, honestly. That's the Sturmovik. Well, but the fact that it's so close to the Sturmovik actually makes me think that maybe it's not enemy at all. Strafing the column of tanks. Yeah, it's an enemy target in fact. So what would a ground attack enemy plane be doing there? It must both be friends. Presumably the two I saw at takeoff. I don't want to give away my altitude, it's the only thing protecting me from the enemy fire. And also let's keep checking our seats unlike before. So, yet another bomber is also coming, an A-20. Of course, by taking my eyes off even 1 second from them, they disappear. The usual fare. Where is everyone? They should be rushing the attackers. Attackers that I no longer see. Here it is. That's not an attacker, that looks German. No, friend, another yak. Another lag. He's shooting him. And unless he's doing a mistake, that's bound to be. Yeah, it's German. I wonder what's he doing above his own national subjective. Everyone's shooting him. Let's join the club. No hits, or in any case, no damage. Going for another pass. Ooh. Okay, that's the Pershka, I think. And that is my target. No, never mind. I don't understand anything. That's my target, okay. Everyone's shooting him. I shot with... I hesitated, you know. For a second I thought, but is that the Pershka? Because it was greenish. It's much more difficult to identify targets here. Damn it, I lost my... It was a great occasion to shoot it down. Another one is coming soon though. Everyone's very afraid of that guy. I guess I'm underestimating his turret. Not kill yet. Did some damage. Also, I underestimated its armor. Look at that. Look at that. Were 3 people shooting him. Either everyone has shit aim, but I don't think so. It's just that hardy. How's my engine temperature? Not overheating. That's good enough. And now going for the kill maybe finally. Now you're smoking bad. Anyone's guess. Seems to be mostly okay. Well, it won't fly for long. It's leaking everything from both his engines. Beam. Look how the traces bounce on the ground. It's the coolest effect. The coolest effect. And he's on the ground. He got the kill, but I mean, at least I could have got assistance though. Huh? I did do some damage to him. What is that? Nani. Seems friendly, but I'm not so sure actually. Notice I'm low now. Let's try to gain back some altitude. Spiral climbing now, even though I might regret it. No way to check how much ammo I have left, like... Lesnar, the duck murderer, is killing the ducks. All the ducks are his. Oh, what is that? You can see the flicker in the cloud, and that tells you there's an enemy. There's a possible enemy, I mean, there's a plane. There's 2 actually. And now they disappear. Because when you are behind the cloud, actually here it is correct. You become invisible, as you were sure. In War Thunder is the opposite. You see through it, but it doesn't flicker. Well, it does nothing actually, it's just painted on in practice. And not even that. What do you reckon I'm looking at? That's Fuck Wolfey. It's an FV, no? It's the bad wolf. Damn it, I suck at identifying stuff. Well, that's not Russian, but come on, it cannot be Russian. No, it's German. The squarish wing really give it away. When it has squarish wing like that, you know it's German. Come on, my kill. Come to me, kill. Ooh, look at him maneuvering. It's good. Hard breathing. You lucky guy. There's another one. I started to smoke. I hit him. What the hell? That's also German, god damn it. That's also German. He hasn't seen me, it seems. No, wait. Oh shit. No, it's German. The other one is coming for me. The other one is coming for me. You fucking die. I think he's dying. Gunnery is a wall difference story here. It's much harder to hit things. And that's correct. That's correct, I guess. It's much harder to kill in general. You see, I was hit. This would have been my death in War Thunder. But here, I'm still in there. And actually can fight. And actually can try to get the kill. Let's see if I can. I don't think I have much ammo left. That's the problem. Maybe just machine guns. What's the sound of the engine? Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Ah, I don't have the speed. I'm getting scared at my own shadow. I hit him a bit. Just the machine guns are left though. And now not even this. I'm out of ammo. What the hell? Did I get a kill at least? Well, one, yes. But now what am I gonna do? I'm out of ammo. I'll have to run away. As much as I hate it. The lag doesn't carry much ammo. That's the reason I like the German and the American planes so much. And I think he was damaged, or maybe also out of ammo, because he's not following. Who actually is following? Ooh. I don't have anything to shoot at him. I can feel a slight breeze from all the holes in the canopy. If this were real life, I probably need a change of pants also. First engine, warning, running system losing pressure, we're flying at low altitude. Here it comes again. And the engine is gone. Haha, you got the kill. Let's see if I can survive this. But it doesn't look good. Between the water, and now he's also finished me. If you're too low when you drop with I-20, do the bombs not aim? Not harm? Well, good question, man. Did I get the other kill? No, but I didn't get 3 points. I think I damaged the other one, huh? Maybe also... Yeah, I definitely hit this. But only with the machine guns. Still, it's an improvement for yesterday. We did some dueling. Let's try again. Should we go ground attack? No, not yet. I'll pick the Yak 1 now. I want to fly the A20 also, because I'm going to unlock it soon in War Thunder and I'd like to test it here first. I know a bit about flying that plane in Sturmovik. You have to set the cold flaps for the engines, but I do know how to do it. Heading to airfield again, could use cover. SOB. SOB. He's telling himself he's an SOB. Maybe it means something different than what I'm thinking of. Okay, starting. It seems everyone is starting on the airfield down south too, huh? 6 people there, only 3 here, and 1. Who is that, a 9? I think it's a 9 actually. Alright, speed 11 is speed then. Close the canopy. I think the Yak carries a bit more ammo than the Lag. Certainly the Lag could use more. Huh? All I did was 1 duel and a half in practice and I was out of ammo, what the hell. That's the A20 guy that was taking off, I bet. Yeah, it looks like an A20. I'll tell him in chat I'm escorting now. As soon as I take off, I guess it will look interesting. Ah, yeah, maybe if I increase the throttle, I will take off. Otherwise, I'll just remain on the track. Why is he smoking so much? Man, don't smoke. You're fine. Yeah, I'll cover you. Just wait a second, I cannot type now. I'll cover. I'll cover it. I'll cover you. Oh shit, I tell it in. I said it. No, well, they won't know who I was speaking to. Roger, thank. I'll also turn on my lights so you can find me. Landing lights on. Where were you? It's that thing, right? No? No? Ah, yeah. Yeah, you are. You flash the lights. Lights off, lights on. Lights off. I hope you got the idea. It's the A20, right? Yes. Hit in direct, gonna turn and make run on ending 45. Actually, the thing I'm looking at is landing. It's not in, that's a Pershka. Position 1327. Okay, it's giving me this position. 1327. Let me check my map. 1327. Oh no. Well, sorry. Wrong. Airfield. I thought. Oh my god, the typing viewer. I thought you was the PA2. Okay, cats. I'm still posting in public. I should go for the team chat. He's going to berate me. I wanted to be airfield for once. I guess it wasn't to be. I'm heading to blue airfield. Okay. So if he's heading to blue airfield from there, the blue airfield is us. Where is the blue one? Artillery position. No, let me head towards the objective in the meantime while I try to understand how I can help that guy. More or less. But it's far from me. Ah, okay. Well. Let me check, however, what is my position. Well, I'll just say the name of the from Zapl, but if we take, my god, to die while playing, it's like we're back in the 90s basically. I am, what is the name of the square? 1128. 1128. Ah, no progress. I'll probably be Gonza. Okay. Hey, you guys using Discord? You know about this amazing technology? By the way, have you ever heard about it? It allows you for speaking within the game. I'm still trying. W-E, what does it mean? I'm not using it. Can't have a little kid. Ha 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 ha. What does it mean? No, but he's speaking to someone. I want to talk. Ah, he seems to want to. Haha. What does it mean? I want to talk. Haha. SOB signals. What? Mysterious guys saying mysterious things. We're heading for the other cluster objective now, by the way. Not towards the city this time. Let's start the spotting process. The very complex, very laborious process. I see something there. Yeah, in fact already I see something. Disappeared into the cloud. But did you see it? It was clearly visible in the headset. It's the far away cloud though, not the close one. And not really, right? The Yak is amazing in engine endurance. Enemy spotted near Zaplanovi. I'm too far now. They're attacking where I took off from. Scanning the horizon. That's something. Looks Russian to me. But I'm not so sure. No, I lost it. No, I still kinda see it. Oh. What are you? Speak to me. It's coming towards me. It's German. It's got the yellow coal. Where the fuck did he go? He's hidden in the clouds. Where are you? God damn it. Try to keep myself within the cloud. Where did it go? Completely disappear. Where are you? My God, he was on me in a flash. He seemed so far away. Then suddenly it was like he teleported. Oh shit. Where did he go? I'm a bit hesitant to leave the cover of the cloud, but the airport is also under attack, like we read. Look at the torque. I increased the throttle and the plane went like he was behind. God damn it. Now I'm spinning. Did I lose my tail? Doesn't seem so actually, no. God damn it. It sniped me while I was inside the cloud. Here it comes. Woohoo! Why are you going so fast, buddy? Can I out-turn that thing? In the end, that's what will decide this combat. It's not like I can do much besides turn. Energy is more or less the same, and we're both turning. I'm damaged, but the control surfaces and the engine seem okay. Judging by the way they play numbers, they cannot go for more in-depth analysis at the moment. It seems we turn at the same rate, but he has more power, that's usual with the German planes. Look how he climbs. My God, what engine do you have in that? I'm actually now going very slow. That's the problem. We started with the same energy, but his superior engine will be the end of me, because it still has much more energy. There's nothing I can do. Now I see why people want to play the Germans so much in this game. Also, my engine is damaged. In fact, that's the reason he managed to conserve his energy more. I'm afraid I'm going down again. Yeah. Everyone broken. Woo! Wait. Nah. I'm actually alive. Look at this. Red Foxy KT. It's got, I'm his 4th kills. That's good. Actually, I'm alive, if you can believe it. I could get out of the plane and walk back to base. I'm not even that far. When in Russia, that's probably far. Okay. I will take off here this time. Let's go for a change of scenery. Let's also go with the ground attack roll. I want to go with the A20. I want to go with the A20, and I want to see the setup of it. Let's bring the bombs and the rockets. Okay, this I haven't flown that much, but I understand the principle. The important thing is that you have to control, the inlet cowl shutters and the outlet cowl shutters. I set the other two on the cursor. Yeah, because otherwise if it vibrates, you have to put them in the correct way. We'll see once in flight. That's the gist of it. Start the engine. 2 engines actually. This is a cool plane. You also can use all the turrets. Wait, what was the button where I set it? Like this. Well, we'll see once in flight. Yeah, something like that. Again, the same problem. Something strange with the startup. Come on. What's the problem? I think the script is bugged. I'll have to restart. Wait. Second attempt. Ah, the mixer. I forgot the mixer. That's the reason it didn't start. Does it have a booster also? No, I don't think so. Now the engines are starting actually. There's another one like mine there. This is an American plane, by the way. Yeah, it's flying with Russian colors, but it's American. And we started much sooner than me, of course. I was having all sorts of problems. Why doesn't the other engine start? Ah. Yeah, well, it takes its damn time, that's the reason. Now it starts. Use the brake. Does it have a parking brake, maybe? If it has a parking brake... No, maybe I have to increase the RPM. Yeah, here it is. Okay, it's finally moving. No, don't go emergency mode. Why does it pull so much to the left? It's twin engine. Okay. I'll do the same thing as the guy that is already in there. Look at the tire markings, they're very clear. Reducing the throttle a bit, I don't want to stay in emergency mode. Well, but actually, let's clear the runway first, and I lower the RPM rather than the throttle. Here. Continuous mode but with open throttle. We're already heading for the enemy airfield. Okay, it starts shaking. Now when it starts shaking you have to, I think, close the... It's inverted, okay. I think the inlet must be almost closed. Yes, like this. I have both rockets and bombs. I can do some damage to an objective, to say the least. Heading for the enemy airfield. Let's see how it goes. Adjust the mixture. Reduce the mixture a bit. What am I seeing? It's the other A20. Okay, I'll go after him. I guess he's attacking the airfield also. The clouds help. Good. It's less likely for the enemy to intercept me. Honestly, I will gain more altitude. Watch the second engine oil temperature. Open the coals then. I don't see why it should be overheating. Maybe open also the inlet, where it was very low. Of course it starts shaking otherwise. Look at this. Like 5% already shakes, but just a bit. Oh, server always at number red. Doesn't seem like it to me. In fact, we are less on the red team. Yeah. Hi Jasper, thank you for liking my post. We're doing ground runs now with a bomber. It's a bit daring to say the least. There's a lot of enemy. Here it comes. This is the gun. There's a lot of enemy fighters, so I don't know if I'd actually manage. Unfortunately, aiming the gun with the VR, it sucks, because how the heck am I supposed to aim it? Doesn't even have a true aim in sight, only a tube, so you only look at the tracers, I guess. Probably it's best to leave it to the AI. And then you have another one here, which is also pretty cool looking, but imagine trying to use it. No, I better leave it to the AI. I think you also have to tell to your gunners to open fire on sight. I will, just to be sure. Fire at will, F2. There, the plane is shaking. I know it is, but if I close the flare, the shutters, it starts to overheat. There's 2 pilots, are elite. What does he mean? There are 2 elite pilots in the enemy team. We carry quite a lot. I don't know how much rockets, but also the bombs. Now overflying Krasnoyarsk or something. I see no danger at the moment. Let's hope these are not my famous last wars. Check the coal flats. The aircraft is shining. In practice, the inlet have to be closed, otherwise it shakes. Like 5%, 3%. Can I go 4 at least? Yeah, 4 is good. Now we started to get in a place where the enemy could intercept me. If I see one coming from behind, you bet I'm going to try and use the gun. I see in there, nothing. Okay, the airfield should be more or less to my right now. Straight in front. And that's the other A-20 that is bombing it. And that's a lot of stuff. 2 planes chasing a bomber that is presumably allied. And as soon as they're done with him, they will come to me. Let's try to unleash the bombs at least first. It's a Pershka, I think. It won't live long. They look like 2 wolves going to its throat. There's a lot of ground targets here. Well, many are destroyed actually. Who the heck am I going to bomb? The airfield is already done for. There's nothing left. It's little. There's a parked plane there. Yeah, these are storage of something. I don't carry actually. Oh god, oh god. How do I open the bomb bay like this? Oh, they have a bomb bay. I dropped the bombs. I dropped them. Okay. Well, a bit of a waste, but I did do some damage, no? I think I should have more bombs. And I should have also probably the fighters on my tail. There's something there. Here it comes. Predictably. And I didn't even have time to shoot. No. Instantaneous death. What the hell. That's a shame. It was predictable though. I really asked for it. Did I get some points? I did get some points. I did bomb the target. Wait, these are the points. Air kills. Structure destroyed. Yeah, one building destroyed. Better than nothing. Better than nothing, but I think I'll go for the fighter role. It makes more sense. It makes much more sense to go for the fighter role. When you cannot communicate with others, when no one responds to your calls, you don't have Discord, you're not playing with a friend, what can you do? You have to be the lone fighter. It's the only possibility, actually. It's a difficult game to stream. Let me see by chance if the friend from the other day is back online. I wanted to play with him. No. The other isn't. Or he hasn't started Discord, which in the end is the same for us. Closing. Put me back into the... the mixer, right? Otherwise it won't start. Battery on. I'm going back to the Darfield. I want revenge now. Let's try to break the 10 points. I don't see the runway, to tell you the truth. I wonder where I'm supposed to be heading. I just go straight. This doesn't need much space to take off. Okay. Where is the gear? The airfield has been removed from the map, you see. Well, actually I contributed to its demise. I destroyed one of the very last buildings that did that. So it's not like my past run was useless. To the team actually, probably it was very useful, I think. since all other bombers were already destroyed. Unfortunately, I arrived there by the time they had full air superiority, and in the end, what can you do? Okay. Now we're hunting. We're not the hunted, we're the hunters. Since there's not many objectives on this side of the map left, though, huh? Still, they will be around where they kill me. Cannot see shit. Completely cloudy. Is the weather worsening or is it me? Does the game have variable weather? 14 versus 28. Yeah, that's the thing also. Look at that. No one wants to play red. What the hell? They have twice as many planes. I finally managed to find a populated server on Sturmovik, and this is what I find. A server where they have twice the players. Also that is probably part of the problem. Here's a plane. It's Russian, right? Let's go with him. Why is everyone always smoking from his engine? Ah, okay, he heard me. He opened the radiator. Man, you don't want to overeat even before meeting the enemy. Look at the bridge. How narrow it is. Okay. Where was the friend? I lost sight. No, here you are. I stick with him. Maybe I can use him as bait. Since there's so many people in the enemy team. I wonder if it's visible on the stream. I actually can see it very well. Here it is. He's not heading straight for the enemy though, huh? I don't know if I want to do it after all. Overeating. Reduce speed, open radiator. Scouting the horizon. Someone has connected. I hope it goes into our team. It's uneven enough as it is. Look at that. It's half ridiculous. After this sortie, probably I'll do some quick action on the log, huh? I guess it's time. Then maybe we could check combat box also, what kind of scenario they're running. The other connector went away. But why doesn't this game enforce even teams? It wouldn't take that much, no? From a development point of view. Where are you? Now we're going towards Stalingrad, I can see it. It's the greyish blob there. Unfortunately, it's not rendered correctly at this distance. I presume they will be fighting over the city. Usually there is. Everyone's gone away. They left this side of the map. Going for the slow scan again. No, that's a road. Oh, no. Just a road, yes. Here comes the city. Destroying the factory. The factory. Factory facility that is part, I presume, of the airfield, because what else could it be? This is the usual place. I know this place very well. Now, unlike the usual, however, it's completely devoid of planes, either friendly or enemy. Nothing. Well, we're reaching the objectives now. They could be also be coming from the base, huh? It's on that way. I got interceptor from the objective to the base, so I could try to do the same to them. I see movement. Where I always fought from the beginning. Unfortunately, then I switched. Yeah, that's a plan. Then I switched airfield and I regretted it a lot. Here they are. Here's everyone. They always stay above the objective. It's really the way this game works. Without a dynamic mission, where do you find them if not in the precise point of the objective? How does it look like? It's German. Yeah, it's German. I don't think he's seen me. Ah, they're fighting though, huh? That's a yak. They're fighting one another. Let's join the fun. Watch out, don't black out, don't black out. Don't black out. Oh shit. I entered a very exaggerated dive. Let's try to use the speed to get back at altitude because unfortunately I missed him. Here it is. Sorry, for a minute then it disappeared. Ah, damn it. This is not a good situation to have lost him like this. He went that way though. Here it is. He crashed to the ground. Ace Bang has been killed. I think he lost control. Now the problem is, was there another? Ah, I can clearly see something that is glitching in the cloud. And that is... Ah! It broke everything. No. I don't think I can fight back. He surprised me well. The mission is also almost over. Nothing I can do. Well, never say never, I mean, but it looks very difficult. I should have kept turning and try to spot him. I thought he was gone, but he wasn't at all. Okay, let's try something faster pace. Maybe I should also practice a bit during here on Berlanga. Let's do it, let's do it. That is what I was most afraid of, you see. And the way sometimes it turns into a slow slog. It's the nature of the game, especially if you play alone. Only fine Russians who speak only Russian to play with. Oh, let's flash the Mustang for a bit, then. Okay. It makes a strange underpowered sound here compared to War Thunder. But actually it's going fast. Here you are. German. Ah, I think he parachuted from the plane. Yeah. Well, not so sure actually. We did some damage at least. I think he was already dead. My impression was that the pilot jumped. This is a stealth siren, I think, that they start to hear. So much higher than me. There's another one coming. That's an enemy team. Broken enough. And the culprit is there, I think. Here he comes for me. Come, follow me and dive against the Mustang. I want to have fun with you. No, he knew better. Here he is though. At least I think. No, that's going down. Pam! He's going to impact the ground. This. Ooh. And he blacks out like this. No, okay. It's coming back. But that's him. That's the one who shot me. I made the Mustang do its thing. Likes to spin this plane like crazy. Here he comes. Here he comes. I shoot you. Should have hit him, I think. Well, the smoke is coming out. And he spins again. Here he comes, here he comes. This time I won't be able to turn it on. Ah, he managed to fire on me. Okay, wait a second, I'm feeling some heat. I'm feeling the heat. Bam! My god. Okay. Trying again. This is one of these days, huh? Keep the Mustang. Here is everyone, already I see them. Oh. These Germans always fly towards the sky with their crazy powerful engines. They just don't care. If you see a plane going straight up like that, it's almost surely German. Look at an incline. Not sure about that, to tell you the truth. Doesn't look that German to me. It looks more American. And that's shading you. Well, maybe not. Okay, we found a friend. His engine seems to be stopped. I have to gain more altitude if I don't want it to end the same way. I was much too low, especially in a combat situation such as this. But I might also use the padlock. I mean, it's allowed on the server. Everyone else is using it. Here you are. Otherwise you can't compete, it's just the truth of it. Come on. What the hell? Okay, I think he's dying. No, maybe not yet. Another little... Oh. He doesn't seem to be flying very well, huh? Are you having some problems? I wonder why. Some more yet again. In the dive, the Mustang is invincible. Ah, but it doesn't die. I guess he's already as good as dead. But I want the kill at once. Look at the enemy now putting himself behind me and punishing me for my lack of my ruthlessness. But how many are there actually? Am I followed by the entire enemy team at the moment? I must have been hitting a great friend of his. I'll dive. It's what the Mustang does best. Here you coming to my side. How nice of you. You overshoot me. No, the other one got me. I was going to get the kill. I was going to get it. Did I have 4 people on my... No. What a mess. It's a bit of a messy server. It can be fun. Let's do another sortie on this. Then I go back to something more involved. I'll go with a different plane though this time. Let's take the Spitfire, but the newer one. And I'll take it with the gyro gun side, the mirror, the clipper wings. What are these? Interesting. They removed the mass. And the engine. The engine is for short altitude, low altitude combat, which is just what we're doing here. You have to look at the engine temperature with the Spitfire though. You have to maneuver the actual radiator of it. It's a good plane, I think. It turns like the best of them, and then some. Okay, you control the RPM, you don't control the booster. Actually, there is no radiator here. Ah, it's different from the older Spitfire, you don't have the radiator here. Okay. Even better. What am I looking at? Heh, it's anyone's guess on this server. One, two, three. American plane. And I guess 2 German dudes chasing him. That's a very distinctive shape. I should recognize it. To tell you the truth, I'm waiting to see the Xing there. That should be German. Yeah, we come to the action. That's a Focke-Wulf, right? Yes, yes. Ah, look at the turning capability of this plane, and well, it's a Spitfire. I guess what they say is true. A bit too far though, huh? Why am I not using the actual gyro gun sight? Look at this. It's so convenient. In fact, I hit it. Because I know where it is. I cannot see, but the gyro gun sight is pointing a bit down to the left. The thing can turn. Oh, the other one can. We have no holes in the wings. The engine is holding well. Let's keep the chase. Fortunately it's faster though. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Why is he gone? The RPM could be higher. I'm not damaged though, not seriously, only a hole in the cannon. Ah, everyone is there. How many? That look like a tempest. That's a jug. So you see, I can distinguish some planes. It's the German ones that give me trouble. That's German, it's too thin to be something else. It's like an angry wasp. I think I hit it, it's smoking. Come on, don't black out. Eat more fibers, man. If you eat more fibers, you black out less. No, you have to eat less fibers actually, but did it disappear? No, yeah it is. Less fibers. That was the diet of the pirates. It's gone down. Didn't get the kill, even though I shot him last. Restart the card after 1 minute. What does it mean? Restart the card. How do you restart a card? That's American. And that's German. I think. It's so damn low. It's a bit underpowered. Here you are. No, the mission is ending. Okay, it's a friend in any case. Okay, the mission is ending. I'm going back to a serious server. This is much based on luck, to tell you the truth. It's too chaotic. Everyone spawns all around. It's basically based on luck. I want to go to the other server though, Tactical Air War. This is the one where you have to register, right? I'm registered on it. I'm registered for the red team. Downloading, it says. It says like this, it hangs. No, it started. Okay. I'll use the time to check Discord. But no one that plays Sturmovik is online, predictably. Sì. Oh, this map is the one with the newer planes, I think. 10 people here. Spitfire Mark 5, IL-2. I'll pick the Yak-7B. Let's go with something familiar. Why you also carry the bombs? Why not? What's this map? It has defend. The ground troops attacking the airfield, it seems. I think it's a more interesting game mode. Let's see how it works. Also at dusk, it seems. Where is the runway? That way, I think. Yeah, there's a guy heading for it. No, actually that is parked. Now I can see the pilots. What's changed? It wasn't parked. It's moving. I'll join him. Why did he pass between the trees? It's a bit dangerous. The big question of why are there so many trees in an airfield also comes to mind. I guess it looks nice. What are they doing? I think he got himself stuck against the house. It's not like you can ask to be towed in this game. If you're stuck, you're stuck. He spun his plane and went against the house. Team, please kill tanks. We need to kill one more tank. Well, I do carry bombs. Let's try too. We also flying on the map that doesn't have any kind of navigational aid. So, I do have a compass, right? Yes. I'm heading west at the moment. It says defend to the straight north, it seems. I took off from Kachalinskaya. I better not forget it. And also I better center the map on my position. Wait. I'll do it now. Kachalinskaya. You have to really analyze the features here. I'm heading northeast, sorta. So the river I'm looking at should be that thing there. There's a train. No, but that's friendly, okay, I'm red, so red doesn't mean it's an enemy. I should go, I think, northwest, more or less, which is where I'm heading, actually. Perfect. Okay, I'll keep to the left of the river formation. Lights on the parking AC. Yes, luckily this river formation is very distinctive, so I know where I am. There should be a little town here. Here it is. I don't read its name. So let's head more westward. I'm heading straight north now. Like this. Not exactly west, more like a bit north also. I'll try to drop my bombs on the tanks. He says destroy a last tank, the player. That's the arc of the river I see there. This map is even bigger than the last one. To find action would be a miracle, so let's at least try to find the ground objective, I guess. sun in my eyes doesn't help, to tell you the truth. Oh, I'm back northward though, huh? No, go more west. Trying to understand the river. We're heading exactly westward, so it goes like that though. I don't find that shape on the map. Last time I checked I was like, I should be able to see one other city. Actually it's smoking even. It disappears when I zoom. What is that? It disappears also when I move. It's one of the spots we were supposed to defend, I think. So this must be Lebni. Yeah. In practice, it takes ages. It will take ages to get to the enemy. I don't know about it. The server is even worse in terms of downtimes. So the usual attempt. Is anyone using Discord? It's hopeless. No, these servers take too much. They take too much. Let's do a quick combat. And that's just the way of this game. It's the way it works, really. I fly a German plane for change. It's difficult to stream it. You never know when you're going to find the action. Sometimes it doesn't find. You just don't find it. It's loading, right? Yeah, it is. Maybe I had the right idea some weeks ago when I actually tried to stream the single player. At least you can time compress. That's the point. Come on. It's going to come up eventually. Above Duisburg, let's do it. It's a friend, I thought as much. Meow. That's do we have. That's German, and German now, by the way. And that's Russian. No, don't go emergency, don't go emergency. It breaks almost immediately. That's going down. Low pressure in injection system. I wish I knew what it meant. Woo. I have to gain back the altitude, otherwise I won't be able to chase. Where are my wingmates? I'm too low, I'm too low. 350, okay, is the speed. 1 kilometer 8. 1800 meters, okay, now I understand the instrument. Finally I gained enough altitude to try and attack again. Am I looking up? That's an enemy, I think. I think I'm too afraid of pushing the engine of this plane, though. I should push it more. Right. Smoking. Come on. Ah. Ah. Oh, and that's it. And photo finish, I guess. Okay. Thank you for watching to the end. Now I have to end the stream. It was a pleasure. There were many of you. In fact, there is only one of you now. Thank you for coming at the very end of the stream. And luckily, I have to end now. I understand. This game can be boring sometimes. It really requires a certain taste. It requires it. And War Thunder is much faster pace. This has its downtimes. So I will keep trying to stream it. Personally, I do like the game. I do like it a lot. I love to find a different way of streaming it. Oh, look at that. Okay, I read it later. No, as I said, I'll try to find a way to stream it. Probably I'll do more of the single player after all, because the beginning with the server was fun, but then it generated into waiting and waiting. After I switched my takeoff point, I couldn't even reach the objective before the mission ended. Then I went to the other server and it was kilometers and kilometers of nothing. And now that I think about yesterday, we had some more action, but more or less it went the same way. So probably the correct way is playing single player. In any case, as always, thank you for watching. I'll probably play War Thunder tomorrow morning. Bye bye. See you soon. Ciao from Italy.